First opened back in 2012. We're live inside the cavernous Marlins Park in Miami. Today, a matchup of NL East rivals between the Washington Nationals and the Miami Marlins. Major League Baseball on the show starts now. Trevor Richards, a right-hander from Illinois, will be the starter here. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, it's hard to have all 4 of your pitches on, but I think if this guy can have 2 or 3 of his 4 pitches and have command of them, he's going to have a really good game.
Digging in, Trey Turner. It's been a really slow start to the season for him, as you can see by the April numbers on your screen. First pitch on its way. Underway now in the Sunday finale as the first pitch today is taken for strike 1. These Marlins, as they take the field this afternoon, they've been on the skids recently, losers in 7 of their last 9 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, this is the big one right here. They've split the first 2 games of this series. You want to steal one right here and be feeling good about yourself.
Yeah, Dero, I think one of the things you want to do, you get to the 3rd game, you'd like to win this series and finish it off by winning game 3. It's always nice to win a series, whether it's at home or on the road. So this is a big one for this ball club.
A moment now to take a look at the visiting Washington Nationals. Danny, who stands out to you?
Well, you have to be excited to watch Brian Dozier play. The guy is in the middle of the lineup, and when he's in the middle, things just happen. Guys in front of him get on, he drives them in, and if not, he has the ability to get things started and set the guys up behind him. He's a force.
In now is Adam Eaton. Comes off an 0 for 4 in last night's ball game. Here comes the first pitch. Ball 1.
1-0.
2-0 to the Nationals center fielder. So let's take a peek at our umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Woody Keller.
You know, D-Row, Woody Keller's a good umpire, but at times the consistency kind of wavers a little bit. I'm not sure if you'd say he's a low ball umpire or a high ball umpire. Sometimes his zone changes from game to game.
Yeah, he can be a little inconsistent, Dan, no question about it, but he's approachable. As an offensive player, I just want to be able to turn around and say, is that as far as you're going today? And Woody will usually give you an answer.
Batting third.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring up the dynamic bat of Juan Soto. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. There's a fastball on the inner third taken for a strike.
Hey, 2 outs, nobody on, and a power hitter up. This is where, as a pitcher, you got to use the hitter's aggression against him. Get him to fish a little bit. Something a little more out of the zone than normal.
And he lays off for ball 1. Soto can be considered a bit of a one-dimensional hitter, I guess, in terms of making contact. He tends to see the ball out of right-handed pitchers' hands well, but doesn't seem to pick up the left-handers at the same level. In there, 1-2 now.
If I'm the guy in the batter's box right here, I have to take a step out, adjust my batting gloves, take the pull side out of it, because that was 3 fastballs in a row.
2 out, nobody on. Now he drops a changeup on him. Strike 3 called, and a great pitch there to retire the side. 3 up, 3 down for Washington. And now the Marlins will have a crack at things. No score. Joe Ross gets the ball in game 3 of the series. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, Joe Ross. A lot of people know Joe Ross because of his brother Tyson Ross, who also was a pitcher. Joe Ross quality mix, 95 to 96 miles an hour. Good hard slider and a straight changeup. If he brings the goods, it could be a long night for the opposing team.
It is Curtis Granderson. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Curtis Granderson.
First pitch of the at-bat. And that misses for ball one. Fellas, the Nationals, as they take the field here today, they come in looking to make it 2 in a row as they were winners last time out.
Hey, thanks, Matty. Hey, you know what, D-Roll? Try to get on a kind of a little mini winning streak here. Losing the first game of this series, winning game 2, and hopefully winning this series by pulling one out here today.
Yeah, Dan, they were able to shower that first loss off in the first game of this series and had a nice bounce back game yesterday. Let's see if they can steal a series right here.
2-1.
Sometimes it can be difficult for a pitcher. You're facing a guy that's not known to be a big stick in the lineup. Sometimes the toughest thing is to be aggressive and throw strikes.
2-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
The 2-2. Line toward the alley in left center. Soto has to run a ways before he gets there in time to record the out. How about that? We have a moment here in Miami to take a look at the Marlins starting lineup. Dan Plesac, who are you focused on?
You know, Neil Walker is a guy that's looking to turn things around right now. He's really struggled in the power category the last 10 games. How about 0 home runs? You wouldn't expect that from a guy with the kind of power that he displays. Hopefully, this is the game he turns it around.
Set to get his day started, Miguel Rojas. And it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry. And a ball, 1-0.
1 ball, no strike.
And they won't get him to chase the curveball in the dirt that time, and it's 2-0 now. 1 out, nobody on. Two balls and a strike.
Hey, if he's going to be able to dot up his sinker down and away like that all game, you are in for a situation where you're going to see a lot of ground balls and a lot of weak contact.
Lofted in the air out toward right center, and Kendrick squeezes it for out number 2. Stepping in, Starlin Castro. No one aboard for him, and 2 gone here in the first. Here's the first pitch to him. First pitch is a sinker, too low, 1-0. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Change up low, 2-0. Castro, a native of the Dominican Republic. His contract is set to expire at the end of this season, so he may end up hitting the market this winter.
Some guys only get to free agency 1 time in their career. This guy has a chance to get there for a 2nd time and in the prime of his career. Is he able to handle the pressure as he plays out this final season?
Grounded to short. Throw on to Adams will take care of him, and the inning is over. Miami down in order. We are still scoreless. Stepping into the box, Matt Adams. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest.
Adams.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Not close with the off-speed pitch taken for a ball.
Yep.
Ball and a strike.
We're playing 11, 1-1.
Outside with the fastball as the count moves to 2-1 now.
I don't blame him for not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
Now the 2-1 pitch is offered at and missed. He chased it for strike 2.
2-2.
I think he'll be frustrated with himself about that swing. He was in a good hitter's count and ended up chasing one out of the zone. Now the count's even again.
And it's fouled away. The 2-2 one more time. On the ground and right at the shifted infielders. And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out.
Check out the Miami Marlins on defense. And let's take a look at Brian Anderson. This guy, when I see him out there on the field, I think of one thing. He's a ball player. Offers versatility for his manager. Outfield, little third base. He was fighting for the 2018 Rookie of the Year.
So one away here with the bases empty. And that'll bring up the power-hitting second baseman, Brian Dozier. First pitch coming. Here it is. And he'll take strike one on the fastball, registering at 93 that time. Good hard slider there, but it runs away. It's a ball and a strike. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. The 1-2 is looked at for ball number 2.
This is exactly the reason why this guy has been so successful and has played this game so long, scrambling pitch after pitch, making this guy work out on the mound.
And he fouls this one off. Slapped hard the opposite way, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Boy, talking about making a pitcher work, D-Row. 8 pitch at bat finally leads off to a base hit.
I got to be honest with you. After the 7th pitch, you start to get in auto swing mode. He could have thrown the rosin bag and he would have took a hack at it. So hats off to him, not only battling for 8 pitches, but getting a result.
0-1 the count. Dozier leads off first with 1 away. Too much bite on the breaking ball that time as it's well off the outside. And he'll fall behind now to 1-2.
All right, that's when you got to tell yourself to slow down a little bit right there. Out in front on a fastball, hit it hard, but pulled it foul.
And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there. 2 away.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just starts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
And here now is Wilmer Defoe. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. The 1-0. Pulled toward right center field. Guerrero moves over, makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Nationals leave 1. We'll go to the bottom of the 2nd. No score. Stepping in, Brian Anderson. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest.
Brian Anderson.
Here's the first pitch to him. Takes this the other way to right. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. With that, the Marlins get a good start to the inning with their leadoff man aboard.
Batting fifth, the catcher, Jorge Alfaro.
At the plate, Jorge Alfaro. And he's really swinging a hot bat in the series, to say the least. 10 RBIs on 4 base hits. He's set. Here it comes. In the dirt here. And it's not in time, as he's in well ahead of the throw. And forget about the double play now, as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch.
Wow, 1 pitch ago he had only given up a single, but that wild pitch, that single essentially turns into a double. Those kind of things can absolutely kill you.
Two and 0. Do you take your chances in this situation as a hitter, knowing he's just missed outside 2 pitches in a row, and dive a little bit and try and drive something in the opposite field?
The 2-0. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And that nearly broke our scoreless tie. Instead, it's a foul ball. Count even at 2-2 to the Marlins catcher.
Hey, that was a nasty pitch right there. It's the depth of a sinker. Sometimes it's a matter of whether or not it's moving east-west, but that one right there had such good downward action. Great pitch.
No one out with a runner at second. Oh, and he extends nicely, and this ball's driven to right field and deep. And a leaping effort at the wall, but it's in vain. A home run. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field. 4th home run here in the early going, and the Marlins have taken a 2-0 lead.
You know, as a pitcher, there's nothing worse than getting taken deep, but it's something every pitcher has to deal with. Even the best pitchers give up home runs. You just have to refocus and go after the next hitter.
Here's Neil Walker,
the first baseman.
batting left-handed here as he takes a look at strike 1. And he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. One and one now the count to the Marlins first baseman. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Moving under it, Kendrick. He's got it one away.
So here's how the Washington Nationals are positioned defensively. And let's take a look at Yan Gomes, catcher. Calls a really good game. Pitchers seem to love throwing to this guy. And don't get it twisted, he can run into a 3-run homer as well.
So coming to the plate, Gabby Guerrero. And he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. Here comes the first pitch. In there, no balls and a strike. Weak grounder back to the mound. And that's the second out. Into the box now, Magneuris Sierra trying to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. First pitch coming, here it is. Hit on the ground to third. Throw on to first, gets him, and the side is retired. But 2 in the inning for the Marlins thanks to the 2-run home run. We've played 2. It's now 2-0 Miami. Leading off the inning, Yan Gomes, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
First delivery to him on the way. First pitch fastball in there for a called strike. Takes a pitch high and away for ball one. A ball and 2 strikes now. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
And he takes ball 3, so it's a full count now.
You can bet they'd love ball 4 here. That gives the pitcher on deck an obvious bunt situation to move the runner into scoring position.
Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. Another full count offering on its way. And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin inning number 3.
I know one thing. He earned that free pass right there. He was tempted with some really good pitches, but he stayed disciplined and drew the walk.
Now to the plate, the pitcher, Joe Ross. He'll get to take his first cuts here. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And they indeed have the pitcher bunting here as he gets this one down. And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow. One away now in the Washington third. And that'll bring up one of the fastest players in all the land, Trey Turner. First delivery to him on the way. Oh, and this is hit high and deep out to left. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. Home run number 3 here in the early going, as the Nationals have battled back to tie this one at 2 apiece.
Well, when it left its bat, I didn't think it had the height to even clear the fence. Shows you how much I know. That thing was a laser shot that just kept going and going and going. Wow, that was impressive.
Standing in now, Adam Eaton. High in the air out to center field. Sierra's under it. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
The left fielder, number 22.
Juan Soto to the plate now. First time up, he went down looking.
Yeah, always frustrating to go down looking. Everybody does it, though. You'll have a few ABs where you get completely fooled. Look for him to be on the attack early in this at bat.
That's a strike.
And a fastball's in there for strike 1. And a fastball runs in a bit too close for comfort that time.
What makes hitting so difficult is covering both sides of the plate, and that hard pitch right there that was inside makes it awfully tough now to cover both the inside and the outside part of the plate.
Fouled off. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Fouled away. Two out, nobody on. And a swing, and here's another big drive as this ball sent high and deep to left center field. And the long ball will burn him for the 2nd time in the inning. Another home run. So a solo shot here to left center field. Home run number 5 on the year as the Nationals claim a 3-2 lead.
Boy, this guy's hot right now. Hit a bomb yesterday and hit another tape measure shot today. When he gets hot, he hits them in bunches. This could be the beginning of one of those extended hot streaks.
Here's Matt Adams now.
Matt Adams.
As he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. The 1-0 home. And it's fouled away. So 1-1. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. The 1-2. Tough pitch to lay off there, but he did, and it's even up at 2-2. And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this side is retired. So 2 home runs in the inning lead to 3 runs on the scoreboard. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3. It's the Nationals 3 and the Marlins 2.
Welcome back as the Marlins look to get the offense going in the 3rd. And this is a lineup that has had its struggles this season. Entering the day, they rank near the bottom of the league in batting average, on-base percentage, and slugging. So it's clear this is a work in progress. One player told me before the game, it's a difficult thing to go through. We're all competitive guys, and we believe in ourselves, but we're obviously not getting the results we need. Now, one coach told me that despite the numbers being what they are, he's seeing a lot of development happening. So he's optimistic about what the future holds, especially for some of their younger players. Back to you, Matt.
All right, Heidi, thank you. Here comes the first pitch. And, looked inside, but that's ruled a strike. 0-1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Here's another 0-2. The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now. Lazy fly ball out to center field. Eaton comes on now, and he has it 1 down. So 1 gone now as we give you a look at where these 2 teams find themselves entering play in the National League's Eastern Division race. So 1 gone in the inning, and that'll bring up Curtis Granderson. Here's the first pitch to him. Good swing there, but this is fouled off to the right side. And that one got a piece of him.
Yeah, there are a couple of things you don't want to do as a visiting pitcher. Never give the home crowd a reason to get involved early, and don't put guys on base to ignite a big inning. Well, mission accomplished on both fronts. We'll see how he responds.
Now at the plate, Miguel Rojas. 0 for 1 here in the early going. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. No balls and 1 strike. He's set. Here's the 0-1. In the dirt, and now let's see. And he is in there. They couldn't get him at second. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch. 1-1. Misses, ball 2. Now the 2-1. Takes a pitch for strike number 2. Here now the 2-2. Hit weakly back to the mound. And there are 2 away now. Coming to the plate now, Starlin Castro, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. First delivery to him on the way. And looks like he got the call there on the pitch inside. It's 0-1. Granderson at second with 2 down. Line to the right side, and that's in there. Base hit. And they're going to hold that runner at third base, as even with 2 away, they didn't like their chances there.
The third baseman.
Hey, sometimes you need a little bit of luck too as a pitcher. This ball absolutely scorched. Actually hit so hard that it wasn't able to drive a run in.
Yeah, I'm actually surprised. I know that ball was hit on the line. Surprised the third base coach held him with 2 outs.
Into the box now, Brian Anderson, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball 1-0. Ready with the 1-0. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Eaton on the move. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. Marlins strand a pair. Still a 3-2 ball game. Start of the 4th upcoming, but first, Heidi Watney is standing by with a report.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Nationals manager Dave Martinez between innings, specifically about his club's offense to this point. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. They've been able to push across 3 runs to this point, but they've also made the opposition work extremely hard. He's thrown a lot of pitches, and they think they're going to have a good opportunity to push across a lot more runs as he tires or as they get into that bullpen.
All right, thanks, Heidi.
The second baseman.
Here's Brian Dozier now. A base hit in his first trip.
Yeah, guys, everyone knows he's been slumping. Dan, you can certainly attest to this, only amassing a solid 1 hit in your entire career. But pressure's off now. Maybe he gets hot.
1 ball, no strikes to count. And that's inside. Looked like the slider, and it's 2-0.
That's a good approach when you're facing a young arm you might not be too familiar with. Take a look at a few and see what he's got. Now he's got himself ahead in the count.
Now the 2-0. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. Loud contact by Dozier, and a ball with carry to left field. And it's gone as they add still another. It's a solo shot here from Brian Dozier. 2nd home run early in the year, and it's given the Nats a 4-2 lead. Ball's jumping in this one. That's the 4th to leave the yard so far.
Matty V, this is kind of a mini home run derby, D-Roll. Ball flying out of the ballpark today.
Just great approaches by both lineups today. We were around the cage during batting practice. Both were super confident, and it's coming to fruition today.
Fastball that gets the inside corner, strike 1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And it's 1-1.
The struggles continue, but that happens when you're not able to locate your secondary pitches. You become a 1-pitch pitcher. He needs to start to get those secondary pitches over really fast.
The 1-1. Hit well down the left field line, but back into the crowd, foul. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. 4 runs, 4 hits, and no errors so far for the Nationals. Now this ball's hit deep to left field. Granderson going back to the track. On the warning track, he makes the catch. Digging in for his second at-bat, Wilmer Defoe.
Wilmer Defoe.
Here's the pitch. First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1.
Yeah, you attack the zone and get a swing and a miss that late on your first pitch fastball. Good chance he's coming right back with the same thing.
Ball 1.
We're playing 11.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Looked like he tried to pull it there, but he swings right through the fastball. Lays off 2-2 now. And it's a full count to Defoe now. 3 balls and 2 strikes. Yan Gomes, the number 8 hitter here, waits on deck. And the payoff pitch. And whoa, awfully close, but it's ball 4 according to Woody Keller.
Now batting, catcher, Yan Gomes.
Here's the catcher, Yan Gomes. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. Here comes the first pitch. Here's a slider to start things out, looked at for ball 1.
You know, guys, these hitters have had some great looks at that slider so far, and clearly they're all on the same page. The plan is simple. Lay off that slider and make him bring up something straight in the strike zone.
And this one's too far inside, ball 2. Gomes playing here in his age 31 season. This is the final year of his current deal, so he'll be a free agent at season's end.
You know, Matty, I know he's in the final year of his contract, but he's playing to expectations, to be honest with you. I know he wants to turn it up a little bit, though, as he approaches the end of the season and make that salary push as he heads towards free agency again.
The 3-0 is looked at for the first strike.
3 balls, 1 strike.
Defoe, base runner at first with 1 out. And he misses again, ball 4, and that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on balls.
Yeah, the pitching coach would hate to go to the bullpen this early in the game, but sometimes you have no choice. On the flip side, he might just get in his face a little bit out there, try to challenge him, wake him up from his funk. Either way, we'll see how it works.
Into the box now, the Nationals pitcher, Joe Ross, and he may instead be asked to bunt. We'll see how they approach the situation with 1 away. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And the pitcher will indeed try and move his runners as he gets this one down. Only plays to first, so the pitcher does his job as it's a successful sacrifice.
Up next for Washington.
But speedy Trey Turner digs in now. He went deep for a 2-run homer in his previous at-bat. Looking to minimize the damage here. Starts him out with a changeup for a strike.
You know, I think this is a big situation in this game. They've got to lead by a couple of runs, but they don't want to look back on this inning when this one's over and think that they left some runs out there on the base path. Scoring more here would be huge.
High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. One in the inning for the Nationals on the solo home run. Bottom of the fourth coming up. It's now 4-2 Washington. Trying to pick things up where we left off. Jorge Alfaro. He went deep in his first at bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here. First delivery to him on the way. And that misses low and away. Ball one. On the corner away, a ball and a strike. The 1-1 is laid off for ball two.
Well, when you're behind in a count like this pitcher is, it's a good time to work in something off speed if you're confident in it. Most hitters are looking for fastball.
Now the 2-1. Line to the right side. But this is right at him in right field as he hardly has to move to take it in for the first out.
The batter, the first baseman, Neil Walker.
Digging in the switch hitter, Neil Walker. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Here comes the first pitch. Drilled down the line. And he tries for the backhand reach at third, but he gets by the glove down the line.
Love the ability to push that ball the other way right there. Nice knock to the opposite field. That's a switch hitter's delight, the ability to use all parts.
In now, Gabby Guerrero, as he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball one. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Let's go. Wait for the pitch.
The 1-0. Grounder down the line at third, but a foul ball. 1-1. 1-2 now as that's in there at the knees. Ross is 1-2. Now this is slowly hit to short, probably too slowly to get to. And indeed he won't look at second. He'll just flip it on over to first to take this sure out. So striding forward now, Magneuris Sierra, runner in scoring position with two gone. From the stretch. And this one's in the dirt. And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch.
That can be a tough read as a runner on second to see if the ball has gotten away enough to move to third. You have to be sure you can make it. He was there, and now he's only 90 feet away.
Hits are now even at 4 apiece. Two balls, no strikes to the Miami center fielder. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0. That's in there. 3-1. Line towards center field. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. One left for Miami. They trail it here 4-2. Now at the plate, Adam Eaton. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far.
Center fielder, number 2, Adam Eaton.
First pitch on its way. There's a fastball to start him off, but that misses for ball 1.
Well, he's still out there to start the 5th inning, but it's been a real grind of a start for him. The pitch count is much higher than he'd like it to be, so it's hard to imagine him working really deep into this game.
Fly ball to straightaway left. And there to take it in is Granderson for the first out of the inning.
The left fielder, number 22.
Ready for another shot now. Juan Soto comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier.
Yeah, in his last at bat, he hit a changeup out for a home run, so it'll be interesting this AB to see if they give him a steady diet of fastballs.
Ball 1. Up around the letters with that one for ball 2.
It's one thing to get hit around, but it's far worse when you're getting yourself into trouble by not throwing strikes. Every pitcher's been there, but it doesn't make it any less frustrating or unacceptable.
The 2-1. Into right field. That's a base hit.
No mistake what he was sitting on, looking for a dead red piece of cheese middle of the plate, and he didn't miss it.
Into the box, Matt Adams. Offered at and missed. Here's the throw. In time as he just gets the tag down.
That throw wasn't on the money from the catcher that time, but he did have a lot behind it. His good arm made up for it, and he nabs him trying to take second.
4-2 our score here as we play inning number 5. Count even at 1-1 to the Nationals' first baseman. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
What we're seeing here is a guy getting pitched to very carefully. It doesn't matter that there's 2 outs and nobody on. He's a threat to score even when he's standing in the batter's box.
The 2-1 is a fastball that misses. 4 runs, 5 hits, and no errors so far for the Nationals. And he takes a cold strike at the knees, and that'll run things full. Now a slider here, but this will miss off the plate away, and it's ball 4.
The batter, number 9, second baseman, Brian.
So the runner at first here with 2 gone in the inning, and that'll bring up the power-hitting second baseman Brian Dozier.
The last at bat, Matty B, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
And they go right after him on the inside corner for strike 1. Now a changeup in on the hands that evens it at 1-1. Hit sharply on the ground. He's got it. Flip of his glove for 1. 1 left for Washington, but they still lead this one 4-2. Welcome back to Miami as we check in with Heidi Watney.
Matt, during the commercial break, I had a chance to catch up with manager Don Mattingly about the Marlins' offensive production, and he told me the quality of their swings needs to improve as the game moves forward. They're struggling to drive the baseball into the gaps right now, as only 1 of their hits has been for extra bases. That makes it pretty tough to generate runs, but he said it's up to everyone in the lineup to make the necessary adjustments. It hasn't gone their way to this point, but that shouldn't mean they can't put together some great swings the rest of the way.
All right, thanks, Heidi. Sinker runs outside to start the at-bat, 1-0. He'll start play with that average down in the low 230s. 2 home runs and 4 RBIs. The 1-0. Misses for the second ball.
2 balls, no strikes.
And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact.
He's been throwing strikes all day, so you're not up at the plate thinking he's going to walk you in this situation. You need to be aggressive and sit hard at the plate.
The 3-1. Hit hard to short. Kerner fields it cleanly. Throw just does beat him to the bag, as that was pretty close.
The batter.
So the lineup flips over and digging in. Curtis Granderson. He was drilled by a pitch his last time up.
Yeah, guys, well, maybe that's going to wake him up a little bit. Maybe he needed some extra motivation to square one up and get out of this slump he's been in.
Fly ball out toward left center field. Soto will wait on it. 2 gone. So striding in, Miguel Rojas. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Now here's the pitch. Lazy fly ball out to center field. After it is Eaton. Oh, and this deflects right off him. He'll get it into second, and he is in there.
Everyone knows that this guy's numbers are not where he wants them to be so far this year, but you never know by that swing. He looked fluid and confident, driving that pitch for a double. We'll see if that gets him going a bit.
Here's Starlin Castro. As he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Tying run at the plate, the 0-1. Back up the middle. And that's through into center field. Base hit. And that'll plate the run from second as the lead is trimmed to 4-3 now.
What a frustrating inning from a pitcher's standpoint, Nero. You get the first 2 out of the inning. The next guy doubles, and then you give up a 2-out base hit to drive in a run.
Yeah, and you want to talk about on the complete flip side, firing up an offense. You see your 2 boys go down, 2 quick outs. You mix in a gapper right there. Double finds himself on second base, and he's able to come through. Next guy's able to come through with a big 2-out knock.
No balls and a strike to count. Castro leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike.
1-1.
Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Won't go after the 2-1 sinker, and it's 3 balls and a strike now.
No reason to sit on anything other than hard stuff in a location you like and drive it right now.
The 3-1. Hit hard to the right, but foul.
Full count with 2 outs now, so if he could put the ball in the gap somewhere, he could have a good shot of driving in a run because the runner at first will be in motion.
Hit out towards second. There is Dozier. Throw on to Adams will take care of him, and the inning is over. Marlins get 1 here on a couple of hits. We're through 5 here at the ballpark. The Nationals are out in front here, 4-3. Wei-Yin Chen takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Now pitching for the Marlins, number 20, Weighing in,
Here's Howie Kendrick. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
the right fielder, Howie Kendrick.
Kendrick waiting. Now the pitch. High in the air out to center field. Sierra's under it. He's got it one away.
The third baseman, number 1.
Digging in, Wilmer Defoe. It was a walk in his last trip. First pitch of the at-bat. Started to go around, but it's ruled strike one anyway. And now the Marlins bullpen will swing into action as a lefty and a right-hander start to get loose. The 0-1 on its way. A good pitch there on 0-1 as this is hit foul over to the right side. Strike two now. Four-3 our score here as we play inning number 6. And on 0-2 he misses with a fastball.
Boy, it's hard to sit on an 0-2 fastball. I think that pitch just locked him up a bit. But lucky for him, it was just a little out of the zone.
Still a ball and 2 strikes. Here's another 1-2. This is skied into short left center. Granderson is under it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. Ready now, Yan Gomes. Career numbers against Chen. He's only 2 for 10. And the pitch. Oh, and this ball is absolutely blasted high and deep, and that ball will stay fair, and it's gone. A home run. So a solo shot down the line in left. Home run number 3 here in the early going, and it's now 5-3.
The pitcher, number 44.
Stepping in now, Joe Ross.
Ross.
Popped up. Walker over to his left, and that retires the side. 1 in the inning for the Nationals on the solo home run. Bottom of the 6th coming up. 5-3 Washington. Jorge Alfaro will dig in again, and as he does, we'll flash you back to inning number 2 as you get a look at his 2-run homer that was a big blow early on. First delivery to him on the way. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike. And some action out in that Washington bullpen now as we see both a left-hander and a right-hander throwing. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And now a curveball that bounces up to the plate. It's 1-1. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Kendrick giving chase. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out. Digging in and looking for more, Neil Walker, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
Well, if you're looking for pop, he definitely has more pop, more home run potential hitting from the left side. This is his power side.
Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. Counts even at 1-1 to Walker. Both teams with 6 hits so far. Oh, that one got the pitcher. Throw gets him, so they are able to get an out on an unusual play, and hopefully the pitcher's okay. And this has to be a big concern here. This ball came back and got him right in the pitching arm, and that is something you just never want to see. You can see him trying to work this one off, and from all appearances, I think they're going to let him continue, so that at least is a good sign. Digging in, Gabby Guerrero. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. Fooled him with that one as he's way out in front. Had him off stride that time, and it's 1-2.
Ugly swing right there. That pitch wasn't even close. You could tell this guy's been in the swing mode from the minute he walked into the batter's box.
Just inside, not by much. It's 2-2.
Wow, kind of an interesting pitch call there. The batter flailed at the pitch away on the previous one, so you'd think you'd go right back there, but instead they decided to come in, make him prove he can adjust before you do.
A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. Went to the slider to try and get him to chase, but it's full now. 3-2.
Having a hard time putting this hitter away here, and when I was looking at the tape on him from his last start, this is what I saw a lot of. He's not closing the door on guys, and when that's the case, they eventually get a pitch that they can do something with.
Hard hit ball to second. Throw on to Adams will take care of him, and the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the Marlins. Still a 2-run deficit. It's 5-3. Welcome back to South Florida. Nationals on top in this one as we get ready for the 7th. But first, let's check out the game summary to see how we got here. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Trey Turner. He'll lead it off here as we begin inning number 7. Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt, the first pitch. And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball 1. Forget about this one. Baba Booey. Gone. Trey Turner with a solo shot. His second home run of the game, and it's now 6-3. Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here.
Your attention, please.
So they'll make a matchup move here and bring on a southpaw to face the left-handed hitter due up.
Number 61, Adam Conley. Now playing first base and batting 9. Number 24, Pedro Alvarez. The center fielder, number 2, Adam Eaton.
Standing in now, Adam Eaton. As the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. His career numbers with Adam Conley, he's 1 for 3. Comes set and the 0-1. And he misses with it. 1-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Bases are empty here, nobody out. swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1.
Classic slider, down and away for the strikeout there. Not a whole lot to say about that pitch that hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand, so they end up chasing when they're in protect mode.
Juan Soto will stride in again, and before he takes his cuts here, let's flash you back to the 3rd inning. This was just a solo shot, but it definitely helped get this offense going. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Right side, hit hard. And that finds its way through for a base hit.
Hey, this guy's obviously seeing the ball right now. That's another hard hit single. 3 for 4 right there. He's looking super solid at the plate.
Into the box now, Matt Adams, as he'll get out ahead of a changeup and swing through it for strike 1. No hits to this point. Comes set with the 0-1. Swing and a miss. It's 0-2.
You know, the old adage is you never throw a lefty down and in because their ability to turn and burn, and this pitcher's taking that to heart. He is throwing everything away right here.
Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Alvarez is calling for it. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. Standing in, Brian Dozier. His career numbers with Adam Conley. He's 1 for 3. From the stretch. A high fastball is in there. Soto is off of first with 2 away. Missed low and inside with it. 1-1. Comes set. Now the pitch. Takes a look at a changeup there, and it's a ball and 2 strikes now. Rojas has a play, and that's the 3rd out.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Nationals able to add on thanks to the long ball. Bottom of the 7th inning coming up. Get up and stretch. It's the Nationals 6 and the Marlins 3. Matt Grace gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Matt Grace.
Standing in, Magneuris Sierra. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here.
Yeah, he hit it hard. That's all you can ask. You can't control the results sometimes, Matty. Just unlucky with the placement.
He's set, and the pitch. A chance here for Dozier at second. And that's out number 1. In now is Pedro Alvarez. He's newly entered into the ballgame, so this will be his first trip to the plate here in inning number 7. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Lefty against lefty here as this is taken for a ball. 1-0. The 1-0 home is chased out of the zone for strike 1. 1 out, nobody on. Two balls and a strike.
Oh, not sure where that one missed, and I'm not sure the pitcher does either.
The 2-1 on its way. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball.
Call didn't go his way on 2-1, but it's important here on 3-1 to still make a quality pitch. You have to have the mindset that you're still the one in the driver's seat.
And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
3 balls, 2 strikes.
Count still full, 3-2. Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. Swing and a liner. He lays out for it, but he can't pull it in. The throw into second. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
Man, that swing looked like self-defense than a real quality swing. But, hey, he muscled it out there, and it was enough to get him safely to second. Those are the kind of hits that will drive you nuts as a pitcher.
Into the box, Curtis Granderson. As the first pitch sinker misses to him, it's ball 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. The 1-0 is laid off, but in there for strike 1.
Hey, he caught him off guard right there. I like that pitch. High fastball executed. I know he's known for the sinker ball, but if he can get some eye levels up and down, he's going to have some success.
And he fouls this one off. 1 out and a runner on second base. The 1-2 is a slider taken for a ball.
Pretty good discipline right there with 2 strikes. That's a tough sweeping slider. Not many guys lay off that pitch.
The 2-2 is laid off, and the count runs full.
3 balls, 2 strikes. Full count.
Runner at second here with 1 man out. And this is a strike 3 called. Oh, caught a break there. 2 away.
Well, that call looked like it was a little in the pitcher's favor, but it wasn't outrageous. Hey, listen, calling balls and strikes is a really tough job, and even the best are going to miss some from time to time, especially when they're sort of borderline like that last one. Not sure the hitter would want to hear that, though.
Stepping in now, Miguel Rojas, as the sinker to him finds the zone for strike 1. This pitch is popped up.
Second baseman
Cota Glover takes the mound now, and it appears he's being brought in to face the right-handed batter who waits next.
Yeah, you usually don't hear the term righty specialist very often, but that's kind of how they're using him here, Matt. Most hitters have a harder time against pitchers of the same handedness, so we'll see if this move pans out.
Ready now for the Marlins, Starlin Castro. And Dan, this could be a real make or break situation at this point in the game.
Yeah, Matt, at least scoring 1 run in this inning is so important to them to possibly get back into this thing. Baseball doesn't have a clock, but you only have 27 outs to work with. They're running out of those pretty quick.
Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. And wow, a very high strike, but a strike nonetheless, and it's 1-1. Runners on first and third, 2 away. And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1. The 2-1 home. Pitch is way outside, and he can't even get a glove on it. And he will score ahead of the play, and that will close the gap to 2. It's 6-4 now.
This is why you've always got to be careful with a runner on third. He went with the slider there and just overthrew it and spiked it into the ground. He's going to have a hard time letting that one go.
Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Full count, 3-2. Now the payoff pitch home. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Hendrick ranging back. Still ranging back. That one is out of here. This game is tied. So it's a 2-run shot to right center. Second home run early in the year. As they pull even, it's 6-6 now. This one has turned into a slugfest of Ruthian proportions. 7 combined big flies. Do you guys remember seeing anything like that in a while?
Dan, they're absolutely knocking the cover off the ball. I'm curious to get your take on this. I didn't find it to be the truth. I didn't mind hitting at night, but a lot of guys say they see the ball better during the day.
You know what's funny, D-Roll, is I preferred to pitch in night games as opposed to day games. I always thought it was advantage to the hitter, and so far that looks like it's the case in this one right here. They must be seeing the ball really well because they're just absolutely smoking the baseball right now.
Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole, 0-2.
Not looking good after being down 0-2. I think at the very least you got to work this pitcher's count a little bit. Try and get back into a decent count where maybe you can come through.
And smart to lay off there as the fastball misses. It's 1-2 now. Now that ball is smoked, carrying to deep left. And it's out of here. Back-to-back 2-out home runs. A solo shot here to left. 4th home run here in the early going as they move out in front 7-6. Over pitching duties, looking to get that final out now here in this 7th inning.
Now batting, catcher, Jorge Alfaro.
In now, Jorge Alfaro. As he takes a called strike on the black, it's 0-1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. The 0-1 pitch. And that's inside off the plate with the fastball. It's 1-1. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. And that misses. 2-1. Now the 2-1 pitch. Hit to short. Throw in time for the third out, but it certainly took a while as the inning is finally over. So 4 runs in the inning, and they come on the strength of the 2 big flies. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now. The Marlins lead this one 7-6. Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Drew Steckenrider has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Now pitching and batting in the 5th spot, number 71, Drew Steckenrider. Now catching and batting 6.
Digging in now, Howie Kendrick. He'll have the first crack at it here as we start inning number 8.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. As we near the end of this one, I think it's safe to say that the story of the game has undoubtedly been the long ball. Guys, what do you think about what we've witnessed?
Well, as a former offensive player, I absolutely love it. Kudos to both lineups for doing absolute damage today. One of the most fun watches of the year.
You know, D-Roll, what this shows me is this new age way of guys going up there and they're swinging hard. You need to make good pitches, quality pitches. And if you don't have command of the fastball, you're in for a long day. And we saw that here this afternoon, a ball flying out at near record pace.
Hard hit towards center. And he will run this one down, moving to his right, and that's the first out of the inning.
Boy, talk about hitting into some rough luck. That was an absolute bullet to the outfield that gets caught, and he would have represented a tying run.
Standing in now, Wilmer Defoe, as he'll take a changeup here for strike 1. In his career versus this pitcher, he's hitless in 3 at-bats. Bases are empty, 1 man out. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. The 0-2 pitch. Swing, and he pops him up. Anderson ranging into the outfield. He can't get to it. This one's down.
Hey, just a nice piece of hitting right there. He's able to keep his hands inside that ball, stay square as long as possible, and feed it into the opposite field for a base hit.
Into the box, Yan Gomes. He'll lay off a slider too low, ball 1. And he'll be trying to replicate that home run swing that he took back in inning number 6. And he looks at a changeup in there, 1-1. Defoe stands at first with 1 out. Fouled off. An even 2-2 count to the Nationals catcher.
2-2.
Two and 2 count. Here it comes. There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Sierra looking up. And as Nationals fans have heard before, see you later. So a 2-run shot to left center as they grab an 8-7 lead. Vladimir Guerrero gets the call as he'll pitch with one gone in the top of the 8th.
Number 56, Guerrero.
Anthony Rendon will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Anthony Rendon.
And he lays off there 1-0. Both teams with an even 10 hits in the ballgame. Two balls and no strikes to Anthony Rendon. Outside, 3-0 now.
Time to focus here. This game is way too close to be walking, guys, so we'll see if he can make him swing the bat on this next pitch.
Hot shot down the line, and he tries for the backhand reach at third, but it gets by the glove down the line.
The batter, number 7, shortstop, Trey Turner.
Now at the plate, Trey Turner. 2 home runs already to his name in this one, and we'll see if he could possibly strike again.
This guy's having a pretty good week so far in one game. His last at bat, his second home run of the game. We'll see if they'll pitch him a little bit more carefully in this AB.
Pulled the fastball down a little too much there. That's ball 1. A 1-1 count to the Nationals leadoff batter.
That pitch is in triple digits. I think he had to take that one because I'm not even sure he saw it.
A ball and 2 strikes.
Sometimes you can get away with a pitch in that location when you're running it up there that hard, but not consistently. You still have to work the edges of the zone most of the time.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. 1 out, 1 on in a 1-run game. In the dirt here, and boy, he didn't quite know what to do on that one, but he's lucky to barely get back at first. Now the 3-2 pitch. Full count still.
Back-to-back breaking balls. He just missed that one right there, fouling it away. Do not expect a third.
A bullet to first base. And now they'll tag him out between first and second. It's a double play, and the inning is over. Nats pick up a pair in the inning on this 2-run home run. Bottom of the 8th coming up. It's the Nationals 8 and the Marlins 7. Justin Miller will come on out of the bullpen as he'll be appearing in his 3rd game this season.
Number 60, Justin Miller.
Settling in now, Brian Holiday. And he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago.
Holiday.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Just lucky to make contact on that one as it's chopped foul. Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. The 1-1 home. Ground ball right side. Dozier has it. And there's one down now.
Now batting.
Ready for
Number
another
65.
chance? Gabby Guerrero. No hits for him yet in the game despite his team's offensive onslaught. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And a called strike down in the zone. 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. A great pitch there as he couldn't get extended on that one, and he's down on strikes for the second out.
It's not that easy to make a good hitter look that bad,
fielder,
but that's what
24.
happens when you can bring that fastball and ride it in on the inner half of the plate right there. You can get some pretty ugly swings.
Stepping in now, Magneuris Sierra as he runs up to bunt but can't make contact. That's strike one. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he's a little too high with that one. 2 balls and a strike. And ooh, that strike zone's getting a little inconsistent now. It's 2-2.
We're seeing quite a few pitches up from him right now, and that can obviously be dangerous. A cold strike there, but he might need to lower his sights a little bit.
Here now the 2-2. And that's lifted the other way out to left. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. So nothing happening this time around. We've played 8 full. Nationals on top 8-7. Austin
attention,
Bryce
please.
enters from the pen
Now
to start the
pitching for
9th
the
inning
Marlins.
as he'll try to keep the score
Number
right where it
37,
is heading to the bottom of the 9th. Now in the box, Adam Eaton struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0 for 4 ball game right here.
Adam Eaton.
Here comes the first pitch. Sends that one out of play for strike one. Back up the middle, and he'll break through with a solid knock here, his first of the ball game. So the leadoff hitter in the inning reaches safely for the Nationals.
Hey, this looks like it could be a potential add-on inning here in the 9th. Add-on gives some breathing room to their pitcher going into the bottom of the inning, D-Row.
Yeah, you love when the offense stays aggressive, and you also like giving your relief pitcher a chance to breathe a little bit, not having to come out there with just a 1-run lead.
In now, Juan Soto. 0-1 the count. Eaton on at first, nobody out. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. The 1-1 home. Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. In the dirt. The tag, and he is safe on a very close play at the bag.
And I think that's a case of the pitcher being a little too preoccupied with the speed at first. He lost focus on making the pitch and throws an absolute scud. The irony, of course, is the runner's now on second, and he didn't even have to steal.
One-run game here in the top of the ninth. Looking for the K. Here's the pitch. Here's a shot to right field, and that's going to be in for a base hit. And they'll put the brakes on at third. Runners at the corners with nobody out.
Up next for the Nationals.
Boy, talk about having a day, Debro. He gets his fourth knock of the game, but mixed in with one of those four was a round tripper, not a bad day.
Yeah, you have five, maybe a handful of games that you can throw out 4 knocks throughout the course of the year. Add in a tater to go with it. He's smiling. His food's going to taste better tonight.
Eliezer Hernandez comes on now in an awfully difficult situation as there are 2 on here with nobody out. Into the box now, Matt Adams, as he'll take a look at his strike on the outside corner. It's 0-1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Hernandez, 23 years old. This is his second year as a major leaguer. Now a changeup locks him up as he looks at strike 3 called. 1 away. Pretty clear he didn't like the call there on the outside part of the plate, but probably too good to take, and he's down on strikes for the second time.
Yeah, that pitch was right on the black. Beautiful pitch. And even if we had robot umps, he'd still be out. But the only difference would be he wouldn't be able to complain about it.
Into the box, Brian Dozier, and he's got runners at the corners here with only 1 gone. First offering on its way.
Yeah.
Strike taken up in the zone. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Two balls and a strike to Dozier.
A lot of times you see guys get too aggressive and try to do too much at the plate with guys on, but right here he's doing a great job of waiting on the right pitch. Got himself ahead in the count now.
Now the 2-1 pitch is laid off of for ball number 3.
Couldn't be a whole lot better situation to hit in now. 3-1, 2 on. He's got to be thinking he's going to get a pitch he can drive right here.
Pitch is popped up. Alvarez over to his right. 2 down. At the plate, Howie Kendrick. His day at the plate hasn't amounted to much. 0 for 4, but this is a great opportunity to make amends.
Well, when your team really needs you like they need it right here, you have to be able to put your personal struggles out of your mind. Right now is all that matters.
Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch, and that's in there for a strike. Ready with the 0-1, and there's a fastball well off the plate inside. Runners at the corners, 2 men out. Hit the other way out toward right field. Guerrero moves over, and that's the 3rd out. Nats leave a pair, and this remains a close one. It's 8-7. Sean Doolittle comes out of the bullpen to shut things down
now
here in the ninth.
For the Nationals, number 62, Sean Doolittle.
Now batting, Pedro Alvarez. He'll start it out against the closer, Sean Doolittle, who will try to shut the door.
Looks like a tall order trying to tie or take the lead against this guy who leads the league in saves.
And here's a slider that's nowhere close, and it's 1-0. Alvarez, the former Baltimore Oriole, who was signed as a free agent in the middle of last season.
Yeah, I know he expected to get a longer-term deal, but these are the facts right now. He is on a one-year deal, and he is going to have to produce if he is going to get that multi-year he's been looking for come off-season.
Well, this is the matchup they wanted, bringing in the reliever, but falling behind 2-0 doesn't exactly help the situation very much.
Two balls and a strike. And that's into the corner, a foul ball in right. And he takes strike three called on the fastball. One gone.
When your closer comes in and strikes out the first guy he faces,
Marlins,
everyone on the team can kind of take a deep breath. Still have two more outs to get. But retiring that leadoff guy is always huge when you're trying to shut a game down.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Ball.
Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. The 1-0 home now to Granderson. And he'll just fight this one off as it's chopped foul.
Can't imagine he comes back with a third breaking ball. That hitter looked like he timed that one up pretty well and just missed it, fouling it away.
Now the 1-1 pitch is taken for ball two. One out, nobody on. Belted high in the air out to left. Soto ranging back at the track. The wall. That one is out of here. This game is tied. A solo shot here to left. And just like that, this ball game is all tied.
For the Marlins, the shortstop,
Standing in now, Miguel Rojas. A ball and no strikes. A ball and a strike.
Wow, there's a pitch right there that this guy would like to have back. Very rarely do you see a pitcher of this quality throw one right down the middle, and boy, he took that one. He'd like to have that one back and be able to take a good hack at that pitch.
Gets him to swing at a pitch down and out of the zone. 1-2. Still 1-2. Bases are empty. One man out. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
We know he's probably still thinking about that game-tying home run he just gave up, but I'm going to give him credit for not showing that it's bothering him. When you come back and strike out the next guy, it shows you've still got your head in the right place.
Stepping in now, Starlin Castro, as he'll take a called strike here on a borderline pitch at strike 1. His career line with Doolittle, he's just 1 for 6. Comes set, the 0-1. Now a changeup in on the hands that evens it at 1-1. Count is 1-2 now. 2 out, nobody on. This is flared out towards second. And the throw to first is in time, but the damage has been done as the side is retired. So this game will not end here in the bottom of the 9th as they push across the equalizer, and we're right back where we started from. 9 can't decide a winner. We'll move ahead to the 10th, and we are deadlocked at 8 apiece. So stepping in, Wilmer Defoe. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far.
Wilmer Defoe.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Line drive to center field. Oh, and this kicks right off of him.
Sometimes the first pitch is the best pitch you'll see all at bat. Definitely coming out of his shoes. Aggressive style. First pitch. Base hit up the middle.
Yan Gomes is going to have another crack at it here, and it's been a great offensive performance for him so far. This was back in the 8th, his second home run of the game, as he dearly loved to make it 3 right here. Here's the first pitch. Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone. Go ahead runs aboard here at first with nobody out. Fouled away. The 1-1 pitch. That's in there on the outer half. 1-2 now. And he got him.
Flat out locked him up with the changeup right there. Usually you're trying for a swing and miss when you throw that pitch in a 2-strike count, but clearly he wasn't looking for it, so it's a backwards K for him.
Ryan Zimmerman will be called upon here to hit with the game on the line.
Number 11, Ryan Zimmerman.
And that misses ball 1. Zimmerman, or just simply Zim. He's a 15-year major league vet, so it's been quite the career for him. Needed to lay off that pitch upstairs, but it's 1-1.
You know, that can really be an effective pitch to a guy that has a lot of pop. They're up there looking for a fastball up in the zone, so if you can place it a little above it, they have a hard time getting the barrel up there.
1-2 now as that one's fouled off. Slapped hard the opposite way, and that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit. And they'll have runners at second and third following the 1-out double.
The good news for pitchers in this park is that it doesn't give up many home runs. A lot of room in the outfield. Sometimes that's the bad news as well, though, because there's a lot of space for hits to get down and to go for extra bases just like that.
And it looks as though the decision makers in the dugout will give him a free pass to first, so the bases are loaded here on the intentional walk, and the force play is now in order.
Yeah, well, when a guy's swinging the bat as well as he's been, this is a smart move. No reason to tempt fate out there.
Here's the first pitch. And all three runners on the move here. Oh, and the bunt attempt is missed here. And no throw, in fact, as he'll just hang on to it. Zimmerman, the runner at third. Turner on at second with 2 down. Now a fastball gets the upper part of the zone for strike 2.
Definitely a big pitch coming up right here. He's going to be pumped if he can work his way out of this inning with the game still tied.
Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Moving under it, Guerrero. He's got it, and that'll get him out of the jam. Nats leave a pair. This remains an 8-all tie. Wander Suero comes on to start the home 10th, and he's just hoping to get this one into the 11th inning.
Wander Suero.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Brian Anderson, 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point.
The third baseman, Brian Anderson.
First pitch of the at-bat. Upper part of the zone there, but taken for a strike. Favorable call in there for a strike. Suero, a 27-year-old. He's a second-year big leaguer. Here it comes, 0-2. Inside, as he might be trying to set him up here, 1-2.
I could understand the first pitch being tough on the umpire to debate whether it was a strike or a ball, but no debating that last one. That thing was way off.
The 1-2. This is on the ground over to first. Scooped up on the backhand. And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play. John Birdie will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 55, John Birdie.
And boy, a high strike called there. That's not all that consistent, but it's strike 1. He's ready for his first at bat of this early season contest. The 0-1 pitch. Skied into straightaway right. And the pinch hitter will not be able to advance the cause, and there are 2 away now. Now at the plate, Ryan Holiday. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. First offering on its way. First pitch fastball in there for a called strike.
That pitch was right down the heart of the plate, but obviously this guy had made up his mind on the on-deck circle. He was taken all the way, and he was going to zone him up.
He's set. The 0-1. A bouncer up the middle. Throw on to first, and we are going to the 11th inning. Nothing across here this half of the inning, and we'll have to cancel those dinner reservations, partner. 11th inning coming up, and we are deadlocked at 8 apiece. Sergio Romo answers the call now here as they want their closer in now to try to keep it tied in the bottom of the 11th. Ready once again, Juan Soto. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game.
Juan Soto.
From the stretch, here's the pitch.
Ball one.
Breaking ball called just a bit low.
Well, that's a pretty good pitch right there, that backdoor slider. That's a very difficult pitch to throw, and particularly throw for a strike. Just missed that outside corner right there, but a good pitch and a tough take there by the hitter.
Now the 1-0. Ball two.
That's back-to-back breaking balls away, but now he's got himself into a little bit of a tough spot. You probably can't throw that again, so your opponent is probably up there just looking for a fastball that he can drill.
Yanked fouled off to the right. The 2-1. Waves and misses for strike number 2.
You got to be paying attention as an offense in a hitter's meeting in this situation. When you got a guy on the mound that you know the bottom can drop out of any pitch he throws, you have to elevate your sights.
Oh, and look at this. High in the air and deep. And when this ball comes down, they'll have taken the lead. Home run. Solo shot to right center as they've taken a 1-run lead.
Well, somebody is anxious to end this thing and get the heck out of here. We'll see if that leadoff homer stands up. Either way, that's definitely a way to start the extra frame.
The batter, the first baseman, Matt Adams.
Into the box, Matt Adams, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. Struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0-for-4 ball game right here. One and one.
That one looked like it could easily have gone the other way. There's a big difference between 0-2 and 1-1, but now this next pitch probably becomes the biggest of the at-bat.
No outs, nobody on. One pitch and a good sinker there, but he can't find the zone. 2-1.
Well, I kind of wonder if he's not being as aggressive as he was before that home run. Hey, this is a guy that can burn you again, so I don't really blame him.
And ooh, that strike zone's getting a little inconsistent now. It's 2-2. Here now the 2-2 is swung on and missed. He got him.
That's the third time in this game he's gone down on strikes. Not the game he was hoping to have when he was taking batting practice, but at least his guys are ahead.
In now, Brian Dozier, as he'll take a look at ball one. He's looking for his third hit of the ball game here. Now the 1-0. is an off-speed pitch taken for a ball. And now a pitch on the way. Gets the call on the changeup there. 2-1.
Love the pitch call there. 2-0. You know the guy's geared up for a fastball, and you drop a changeup in the zone. That's going to be a tough pitch to handle.
Two and two. Ripped down the line, and he tries for the backhand reach at third, but it gets by the glove down the line.
Hey, that's nice execution right there. Swung through the first slider,
Now
got it again,
right fielder,
stayed tall, kept his hands back, didn't try and do too much, and delivered a nice base hit.
Into the box now, Howie Kendrick, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. Attempting to, as they say, get off the schneid here. 0 for 5 so far. The 0-1. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. The 1-1 is taken for strike 2.
Wow, not sure what you're looking for right there, but that one was pretty much middle center cut. Tough pitch to take.
And a slider runs away from him there, and the count levels at 2-2. Dozier leads off first with one away. And he lays off, so it's full now, 3-2.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. High and deep to right. Guerrero going back on it at the track, but he has no chance to make the play. It's off the wall. And that runner will go no further than second, as there are two aboard now.
The third baseman.
Boy, D-Roll,
one,
that looked like extra
Wilmer
bases right off the bat. This thing caroms off the wall. Outfielder does a great job of getting it in quickly, and probably does a good job holding him to a single.
Yeah, I'm surprised he's not standing on second base there, but you run the replay back. He was busting it out of the box. It's just a nice job by the defense to hold him to a single.
Stepping in now, Wilmer Defoe. A swing and a ball to left field. That's going to get down for a base hit. And a big RBI there as the run scores from second to make this a two-run game now.
Dan, that's a huge insurance run right there. Has to feel good as a hitter right there to not only get a ribby knock, but to give your team a little bit of breathing room.
It does, and it makes your pitcher go out there with a little bit more free and easy frame of mind instead of going in a one-run game where every pitch is so important. You're one pitch away from a solo tying the game up. That's not the case now.
Into the box, Yan Gomes, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. 2 home runs already to his name in this one, and we'll see if he could possibly strike again. A 1 pitch on its way. Slow roller down the third baseline. The tag gets one. Return throw is in time. How about that? They do turn two, and it gets him out of the inning. So it's 2 runs on 4 base hits, no errors, and 1 man left on. One last shot here as we go to the bottom of the 11th now. It's the Nationals 10 and the Marlins 8. Riding in once again, Gabby Guerrero. He went down on strikes last time up.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Got to find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. One and one the count now. The 1-1 home is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss, and that'll get a groan from the home supporters here. 1 away.
Boy, that's the best pitch in baseball right there with 2 strikes. That elevated fastball. Every hitter thinks that, hey, they can do something with that, but most of the time you get the result that you saw right there. A big swing and a miss and another strikeout.
In now, Magneuris Sierra, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Here comes the 0-1. Tries to bunt his way on here, but this is a foul ball. And he missed with it. It's 1-2.
I know you have to protect the strike zone when you get the count to 2 strikes, but on an 0-2 pitch that misses by that much, it's pretty easy for a hitter not to swing at that one.
The 1-2 is a fastball taken high for a ball. Here now the 2-2. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. 1 out, nobody on. Swinging a soft liner. And there's out number 2. Digging in once again, Pedro Alvarez. A hit and 2 tries for him so far. He's set. Here it comes. Hit hard to second. That gets down, and the inning will continue. He's through first and hustling for second. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone.
Let's take another look at just a textbook swing right there. Good weight transfer, good hands to the ball, solid contact, and great extension through the ball.
Yeah, that's about as pretty as a swing gets. Nice look at it there from our camera guys as well. Into the box now, Curtis Granderson, as he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Now a cut fastball that almost had a little too much cut as it nearly ran in and got him.
He went deep earlier, so that might have been a little bit of a message they were trying to send to get him off the plate. At the very least, they're clearly trying to get him from getting his arms extended again.
Now a swing and a ground ball. This should do it. Turner has it. Throw on to first is going to be in time. And the Nationals have taken the rubber match of this 3-game set as this ball game is over.
Well, they had to put in a couple of extra innings of work, but hey, listen, a win is a win, and any win is good, especially on the road.
This one wraps up as a 10-8 final. Washington were on fire with the bats and ended up with 19 hits total. Wander Suero earns his 3rd win of the year in relief. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.